Hello and welcome to Sister to Sister. We're a group of women that tackle tough questions according to our and the Bible's perspective. So it's really good. You're going to love this. And we have today Corey, Judy, Roxanne, and I'm Kathy. And one of the things that we like to do is hold up marriages and build families. So I have a question for my sisters and for you too. God calls us to be a helpmate to our spouse, and we all try. Well, what do? How are you actively being a helper, helpmate? Judy, your husband is so busy. How do you hold him up?
Well, I think I need to believe the best about him. Being so busy too, it would be easy for me to be like, you're busy all the time,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. But that just pulls him down. I'm not being the helpmate I need to be. Obviously, I need to help with the kids, blah, blah, blah. But I need to believe that he is who he can be, who God has made him to be. Even if he's not being that at the moment, I need to believe the best about him.
What do you do to help him?
Well, I meet the needs, you know, like taking care of the kids and taking care of the house, things like that. But also, I feed into him. If he needs, like, I study him. I think we need to be a student of our husbands.
Oh, George would tell me, stop it! Don't look at me! Don't watch what I eat! Don't watch what I drink! No, that's good.
Judy's digging deeper here.
I mean, and understanding what makes them tick, what helps them get that extra push. But, you know, just feed into them. What blesses them? Do that.
I think one time we talked about a similar question, and I used the analogy of my husband being the CEO and that my role is the COO. And I think just keeping, you know, things operating smoothly and partnering with my husband in that way so that he can, you know, just know that that is under control, I think is just, you know, a tangible way.
It frees him up.
Yeah, it's a tangible way of that happening. But one of my favorite actresses is Candace Cameron Bure. She is from Full House. She's wonderful. I love her. And she just wrote a book, and she's been under fire because she's talked about being a submissive wife. And it was, you know, all over the news, very controversial. And I love that idea of the submission, but in a way that's not weak or meek or demeaning in any way. It's a partnership. That's right. And I just love that.
Well, we talked about that submission one other time. I remember the question.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay, but here's what I said. But this is really important for women. If you want your husband to be the head of your household, let him.
That's right.
Well, not if
here comes Roxanne.
Not if he's misusing the checkbook or doing other things. Don't let him. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm not going to go into submission because I already.
What do you do to help your wonderful, kind husband?
The scripture that I always think of, and you know, you go back to the Proverbs 31, is the heart of her husband trusts in her. And I think that's a mutual trust. What do you say about your husband when he's not around? What do you think about your husband when he's not around? What do you say to him in his presence? I see so many women, Christian and non-Christian, putting down their husbands because I think they have some problems they haven't dealt with. So, and I say to them, oh, wait a minute, you're talking about your husband. Does he know you're telling me this stuff about him? Then I really don't want to hear it. So I think we have to be careful in our gossip, in our language, in our attitude, our demeanor, or the way we look, the way our faces are controlled when we're talking. There is so much control, so much power in our mouth, our voices, and the way we conduct ourselves that we are saying by all these communication devices that we're putting him down.
But what do you do to help him?
Answer
the question. I need you to answer the question.
I have to keep my mouth shut.
No, I need to know. I mean, you are a powerful woman, Roxanne. So then there is this gentle, kind husband. What do you do for him?
Oh, I have to be so careful that I don't communicate disrespect and communicate, I don't agree with what he's done. I don't, you know, he loves plants, he loves trees, he loves flowers, and he grows them. And I'm out there like saying, it looks a mess, you know. So I have to learn to position and state my words. I'm used to just saying what I feel. No, stop. Think about what you're saying. Say it in a way that he can receive it.
Well, I want you to go home and ask him.
Oh, boy.
No, really,
yeah,
because
what?
I asked George last night, well, George cooks more than me. George is way better at laundry than I am, and he stops at the grocery store on the way home. Amazing man. I said to him, well, gosh, what do I do to help you? And he said, you love me. So I love him no matter what.
You're doing a good
and
job.
don't watch what I eat. That's what he said. So I think that we all have a job, and that is to be a helpmate to the men that we love and that hold us up. So what do you think about that? That's what the sisters say. And we have a thing here for us, and it goes like this. As iron sharpens iron, so does the countenance of a man sharpen a man, or a woman sharpen a woman. So that means these girls make me a better Kathy. Send us an email, s2s@ctvn.org. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time, because we are Sister to Sister.